Fallout Season 2, episode release date schedule. Right, so episode Season 2. Speaking of not gonna be great, because I know the first season wasn't very good. Yeah, I know. There's people out there who say that, oh, Fallout is the best series, it's a great adaptation. No, it's not. I know it looks like Fallout. Like, visually, the costumes, the props, the places and backgrounds and all that. It looks like Fallout. Well, Fallout 4 specifically looks like Fallout 4. But story-wise, it fell way short. Story and character-wise. It was a huge disappointment. Because I did see where they were trying to go, but they sort of fell on their face while trying to get there. Like with, like the characters, I like the concepts. Like how, you got, the ghoul, who's like a more cynical kind of, screw everybody before they screw you kind of character. And you got, what was her name? Lucy, who was kind of like the opposite of the ghoul, who's like happy, bubbly, kind of sees the good in everyone kind of thing. And then Maximus, who's like a more of a practical kind of balance between the two, which is what they were going for, but of course they screwed it up royally. They kept having to like reset the characters. Like with Lucy, they kept having to like reset. Like she's supposed to start out as like the happy, see the good in everybody, and then and learn about, because she's from the vault, so she has to learn about survival, what it takes to survive, and how you can't always be morally correct while trying to survive out in this world. And like she has to learn that lesson while, I guess, still trying to keep her personality. And that happens a couple of times, but they keep like resetting her character after every episode where she learns that lesson. That was kind of annoying, where they weren't consistent with the characters. And same with Maximus, like him being part of the Brotherhood and having Brotherhood of Steel, and I guess having this how would you call it? Because the Brotherhood being like a powerful, sort of a militant group, which that in itself is another problem, serious misstep with the series, where they changed the Brotherhood of Steel into the Enclave, which well, I guess where's I going with this? Okay, that's good. They made the Brotherhood more like the Enclave, where they just want to like rule the world with an iron fist, when that's not really what they want. The Brotherhood is more like a hideaway, isolationist kind of group that seeks out technology. It takes technology because they don't want a repeat of the Great War that destroyed the world. Whereas the Enclave just wants to like take over what's left of the world. That's what they kind of did, which is weird because they actually have the Enclave in the series. Like you see it for, we're talking about wasting characters. Like there was the scientist guy. I know I'm getting off track with everything, but there was the scientist guy who escapes the Enclave because he doesn't want to be a part of their whole genetic testing thing. No, he doesn't want to be a part of it, so he like takes the information and runs away. And Like, there were these were all characters that they could have, or maybe finish the thought, and try to give it to this band of raiders who want to give free power to the world for some reason. Because again, they're the raiders. These are raiders, raiders are not the good guys in the Fallout universe. There. What was I? Okay, that. Okay. Point being, like the Maximus character, where he sort of gets kind of disillusioned with the Brotherhood and their mission. Like seeing that it's not I guess the practical or not the best way to go about it. Like through Lucy, when they meet up, and another huge misstep is that they didn't have all the characters together, like the Ghoul and Lucy and Maximus, which they should have. Like that should have been like the main plot. Like these three characters from different backgrounds and different ideas of the world have to come together, or like forced together to get to, I don't know, whatever, take this microchip to wherever, or I guess they should have like find the microchip and whatever, and then they like learn about they can learn about each other's world's view, and they could learn and grow as characters, and you could have had that. Could have watched that, but instead they just, I don't know what they did. They had like such, I don't know how I would characterize it. Like they made a lot of changes for really no reason. Like they changed things to suit a story where they didn't need to change anything. Like how they're trying to, what was it? They blew up Shady Sands, which is kind of for a stupid reason too. Because like spoilers for anyone who hasn't seen the first season, where the dad, because Lucy has to leave the vault to find her dad, who is captured by raiders after they infiltrated the vault and killed off lots of innocent people. And so she has to go find her dad. And then she finds her dad, and it turns out he's the villain. And it turns out the raiders that kill innocent people and steal and all that, they are actually the good guys, because they are trying to give power to the world for some reason. They want free power for the world for some reason. Oh, and if you didn't see it, like the leader of the raiders says some, I guess. Oh, all right. Another side tangent. They do this thing where they show you like scenes from the future part and then scenes from the past part, like with the Ghoul. Like they show him before he was a Ghoul and his life before being the Ghoul, and there's sort of like flip-flops between the two every episode. And turns out Vault-Tec was the one who set off the nukes for some reason. Vault-Tec, the company whose job is to make money, they decided to destroy the world, because then they will make all the money somehow. But anyway, the leader of the raider is in the past as well, and she's like part of some cult thing. And then she creates an infinite energy machine and says, no, Vault-Tec would never allow this to exist, so we have to wait until the future before we can use it, or something. And so there she is, in the future. And also, in the future, she is she has a girlfriend who was the wife of the evil father. And it turns out it was the evil father who blew up Shady Sands because he was mad his wife left him for this other lady. So he had to blow up Shady Sands somehow for some reason. Like, it's not clearly explained, and, well, actually, well, it's not clearly explained as in where he got the nuke to blow it up. And also it's for a very stupid reason. And, oh, and then what happens was that the lead raider's girlfriend turned into a ghoul. And there she is, sitting next to her, all ghoulified. Like, not like a walking, talking kind of ghoul, it's like half-rotted, stuck to a chair, can't speak or think or anything, in constant pain, forever, just there, stuck to a chair. And the leader of the raiders is like, and is just like keeping her there. But the show was telling you this is a good thing, this is a wholesome thing, that she's keeping her there in constant pain, in a sort of living death. Because like the ghouls, they aren't dead, they're not undead, they are like living people whose flesh has rotted. Oh, and the good, well, again, another side tangent is what they did with the ghouls was dumb. But no, finish this point first. And so, like, the show expects you to think that, oh no, she's actually a good guy because she killed hundreds of innocent people and is keeping her girlfriend alive in a state of living death, of eternal pain. And what's my point? The show's bad, is my point. Like, it's written badly. And the worst part is that I can see what they were going for, but they didn't get it there, which is the most annoying thing. So I think the worst thing about like any kind of series or movie is wasted potential. It's like where you see what they might be doing with it, or what they're trying to do or tell you with the story, but then they can't actually get it there, and they like they're trying to make some people seem like a good guy who was misunderstood, or a misunderstood bad guy and stuff, but they still do terrible things. And like even the heroes, people who are supposed to be the heroes, do really terrible things, but you're supposed to just ignore it for the sake of the movie or show. But the one, okay, I will say the one good thing, or one good part in the show, but they should have done, the kind of tone and stuff that they should have kept up with for the whole series, was that scene on the bridge, if you remember. Or if you've seen it. Where it's Lucy and Maximus, like he lost his power armor. And they're like making their way somewhere, I forget where, and they come to a bridge. And on the other side of the bridge is this other couple. And it's sort of like a tense moment, because these are people like you don't know what they want, you don't know what their intent is. And so they like, they're like saying to each other like, hey, do you got a gun? And like Maximus is like, no, do you have a gun? And they're like, no, but Maximus actually has a gun, but he's hiding it. And Lucy sees it and goes like, what are you doing? You shouldn't hide a gun. We can trust these people. And Maximus is like, no, you can't really trust people. And then they start to like pass each other, and then suddenly the other couple pulls out a gun and tries to shoot him, but Maximus shoots them first, and Lucy's like, oh, I thought I could trust them and stuff. And well, I'm not really explaining it very well. I guess if you watch it, you know what I mean. If you have watched it, you would know what I mean. Like that's really what they should have done more of in the show. Anyway, what was I talking about? Fallout Season 2 episode release date schedule. Yeah, that's also why I'm not really excited for the second season, because now this is being set in New Vegas, where they're going to be changing more of the lore for dumb reasons. And like there's like doing the whole well, I guess anyway, I didn't finish this point about Vault-Tec being the ones who set off the apocalypse. They did it because they would do it because it would get them more money somehow. Like when all the world is dead and there's no more money, that somehow gets them more money. Yeah. Which again, I guess the Fallout game lore is that nobody really knows who set off the nukes first. Like there was this conflict between China and the US, and it was escalating to nuclear war. And the main idea was that they don't know who shot off the nukes first, because that's not really the point. But anyway, that's for that. Where was I? So Fallout 2 season premiere is December 17th. Ooh, that's coming up quick. And in a big change from Season 1, episodes will be released weekly instead of all at once. Prime Video has now published the full release schedule for Fallout Season 2, so you can plan and prepare for all 8 episodes. Kind of like what they used to do before streaming became so big. Back in the olden days, when they had this thing called TV, and on the TV you had to put this thing called cable. And what cable does, it shows you TV shows, but it doesn't show you it on demand. It like plays it at certain time, and if you catch it, you catch it, but if you miss it, too bad. Yeah. You kids don't know how good you have it. Ugh. Stupid clouds. Let's see, episode 1, so the 17th. 12 a.m. PT, 3 a.m. ET, so 17th, then the 24th, then the 31st, January 7th, then 14th, 21st, 28th, and then February 4th. Alright. We used to have like 24 episodes per season too, back in the olden days. Yeah. And it didn't cost so much money either. Like it didn't cost like the budget of the GDP of a small country to make a series, make such a short series and take like 3 years to make it. No, they could get they always got the like 24 episodes out every year and on budget. That's what they used to do. I don't know what happened. Like, I don't know if you could even really blame, like, streaming services either, because, like, people have been making TV shows for ages. Like, nothing, like, you didn't have to change the formula. But whatever, here we are. With Season 1, some people enjoyed having all episodes released at the same time, so they could binge the series. Yeah, I like that, I like binging. Others said they wished it was released weekly to give them some time to digest. Well, there's that too. But I prefer to have it all at once. I mean, I understand the reasoning, but yeah. I guess it's a matter of preference. Fallout airs on Prime Video, but if you have a Samsung TV and don't mind watching ads, well I do, you can watch the entirety of Season 1 for free right now. Isn't it on Netflix? Pretty sure it's still on Netflix and on Crave and whatever. Well, yeah, you can see Season 1. Oh, this is for free, so you can see. Oh, so you don't need to, like, pay to see it for. Nah. I got Netflix. I'm good. Fallout Season 2 brings on new cast members, including Macaulay Culkin. Huh. Haven't heard that name in a while. And Kamali Nanjiani. I don't know who that is. While the story heads to New Vegas. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. I know that's like everybody's favorite game, and I like that game too. But they're gonna mess up the story. They've already proven that they can't really write a decent stories or a cohesive, engaging story. So I'm not really too. And I don't want them to touch New Vegas. Leave New Vegas alone. Do something else. Like make your own story. Why can't we just make our own stories anymore? Everything has to be like attached to some old thing. As for the game series, Fallout 76 just got its Burning Springs update. Talk about disappointing stories. That's a game. Talking about major disappointment. Fallout 76 added the ghoul, of course it did, to the character from the TV series played by Walton Goggins. Additionally, Bethesda is working on Fallout 5. Are they? But it's still very early days. It's going to be like 8 years from now and cost $500 million. $500 million. Yeah. Well, of course they're working on Fallout 5. Like, why wouldn't they? The last one made money. And I guess that's it. What's this Macaulay Culkin thing? Is that it? Season 3 plans to start shooting in... Oh, it's Season 3. So they're also doing Season 2 and 3. I guess it was that popular. Like, it really was that popular. Because I guess people don't really care about story and character nowadays. But I can't sing the second Fallout has... Second season Fallout hasn't premiered quite yet, but that's not stopping the creative team behind the show from planning for Season 3. In fact, they're aiming to start shooting in summer 2026 and get back on the air in reasonable amount of time, according to the executive producer Jonathan Nolan. Huh. Okay. Well, if they can do it in a decent time, like less than a year, maybe keep to like a seasonal schedule, that'd be different. That'd be pretty good. Although I don't think it's going to be any good. Big idea, but that's what. Well, that's too long. I want to know what's this Macaulay Culkin thing. Fallout Season 2. Oh, I haven't seen the trailer. I should watch. No, I have seen the trailer. I didn't see Macaulay Culkin in it. Fallout Season 2 trailer shows off Macaulay Culkin and Kumail Nanjiani's characters. Prime Video has released a new trailer for Fallout Season 2 ahead of debut December. We don't know much about the characters they are playing, but we see Nanjiani's character getting called for a battle and Culkin's character murdering someone. The trailer also spotlights one of the new settings for Season 2, New Vegas, and overall includes numerous spoilers. Oh, maybe I shouldn't watch it then. Additionally, the trailer shows off more Walton Goggins, the Ghoul, and Ella Purnell's Lucy, who are in the middle of a new perilous adventure in Season 2. Aaron Moulton's Maximus is back as well, as is Dogbeat. Check out the trailer below. Nah. Where's Macaulay Culkin? Nothing about Macaulay Culkin. Okay, well, there's that. Oh well. There you go. Fallout Season 2. Are you excited? Or what are you expecting? I'm not really expecting much. But again, I just like yelling at clouds. Blech. Alright. Yeah, what do you think? Do you think they learned a lesson from last season? Are you optimistic? Are you pessimistic? Let me know what you think. The comments below.